What is going on, y'all? It is February 28th, 6 o'clock. I have watching House of Cards and enjoying the fuck out of it. Let me tell you right now, you need to get a Netflix account right now, and you need to, or borrow somebody's Netflix password and username, and hit your ass over there and watch House of Cards. If you've not watched it from season 1, you need to. The show is everything. I have fallen in love with it. I was late. One of my friends told me about it. I love this show because it's like Scandal, but it's on a whole nother level. I had the fortunate privilege to be able to be off this weekend so I can finish it up and watch it. And I've been loving it. Everything. So let's go and get into it. I know this is, something I'm going to try. I will be reviewing every episode of House of Cards in the next couple of days. I'm trying to see if I can get it done in the next couple of days. But I will be reviewing. So let's go and get it started. We start off and Frank is pissing on his daddy's grave. He done went to Gaffney, wherever I think it's in Texas or whatever it's supposed to be, and he's pissing on his father's grave. And he's talking about his father really wasn't shit, he had a lot of stuff going on, and he just wasn't a family man. So, Francis talking to his dad, depressed and stuff, is behind and not really paying him no attention. But he's pissing. Francis does not, Mr. President, Francis Underwood just does not care. He doesn't care what anyone says about him. He does care, but then he doesn't. He just don't care about people. I love him. He's everything. So, y'all remember last season, Doug got his ass beat, and he went to the damn hospital. He's in the hospital now, and he's finally waking up after they rubbed on his booty, and the CNAs and cleaned him up and all that type of shit. He's waking up and he's trying to get back used to walking and stuff and all that kind of stuff. And he's trying to do stuff a little fast. He seems like he's trying to rush it because he's trying to get back in the White House. But you just had hemorrhaging and all that type of stuff. Brain, you've been conscious like it's going to take you some time to get where you need to be. And he doesn't understand that. So we get to Claire. Claire comes back and she's trying to get the tea. She's coming, she sit down and she's talking to Doug and she's just like, what's going on? We trying to see if you're doing good. Me and Frank are trying to make sure you're good. But at the same time, Claire's trying to get the tea. She's trying to find out, is that bitch dead? Okay? Because if y'all remember, Doug got his ass beat by Rebecca. I think that was her name. Rebecca left and she went. We don't know where she's at. She beat the hell out of his ass, left him in the woods for dead. Left him in the woods, all types of fucked up. And Claire's just trying to see, how everything go. And she's just like, okay, stick to the story. Tell us, make a story up about you got robbed and all that type of stuff. And Doug already knows what it is. So he's like, okay, I got you. My favorite part of this episode, I think this is what chapter is this? Chapter 27. My favorite part of this episode was when Francis came into the room. I think he was talking to his economic team or whatever, and he's trying to get funding for his AmWorks, his American Works deal. It's something like he's trying to get people back to work. He's trying to get 10 million people hired. He's trying to get everybody hired, as many people he can, and he's going to need $500 billion. The team he's assembled is supposed to be helping him get this shit done. But they're not kind of feeling how he's trying to go about it. I respect what he was saying because I feel like he's being so honest. He was talking about all this entitlement. He was talking about Social Security, and other things, just stuff that sucks up so much money from the U.S. government. So much shit that sucks up so much money. It just sucks it up so bad, and we can't afford it. And we live in it was some hot shit back in, way back when, 80-something years ago. But now we need to restructure. We need to make, and that's some real deal shit. That's just some real deal shit. We need to find other ways to make it happen. We need to get these folks hired. And I'm not saying everybody that's on any type of assistance is fucked up, but I'm seeing I see a lot of them every day. I see a lot of people who are eating from the system and just not. And the system just not designed to work like it was back. You have a completely different mindset of the people than you did 80-something years ago, okay? Back then, people were really trying to work and do what they got to do. Now, it seems like now you have a lot of people that just don't want to do anything. They just want to, be, they supposed to pay for it. That's what they do. And I hear that conversation from some of my family members and other people that I don't even know discuss stuff like that. He was just saying, We got to get these people to work so they can be able to afford to take care of themselves. And the American dream is a bunch of bullshit. We're living this facade, like everything is good. Everything is good. You can work hard. You can attain. And it's not like that. You can work as much as you want to, but you will be dead and broke. It just is what it is. So he was just telling them, and Child Mr. Powell was steady cutting them off. You do not cut off a president when they're talking. And he kept trying to interrupt and all that type of stuff. And I understand what Frank was saying. It's not your job to tell me, try to spit your version. I hired you to do the shit they're supposed to, that I want done. And that's, you just need to find it. So he started interrupting all that type of shit. Then Frank said, look, this is what y'all gonna do, I'm gone. So he leaves, and Miss Child Remy pulled his ass. I love me some Remy. I love me some Remy. Remy pulled him to the side and just said, Paul, your services are no longer needed. He's like, what? Well, let me get my things. He's like, don't make a show. I'll send that shit downstairs to your ass. It's just over with. You know, Paul, you know, you've been fired faster than this, okay? And it just is what it is. So Doug trying to get his shit together. He's trying to meet up with Francis because there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, he got 18 months before, you know, re-election and before his election is over with or something. Some stuff he got going. 18 months, some time frame. I can't remember exactly what them 18 months. I think that's when 18 months before his term is over with or whatever. Because you know, he was the vice president for what's his name, and he resigned and now he took over and all that type of shit. And it's just, things are just not working out right now. Things that got a lot of shit that's going on that's not on Frank's, you know, on his shit. It's not doing well. So what's his name is really good. Doug is a very, very good, whatever he does, he's good at it. So he handicapped, he on the damn leg. I mean, on one leg and shit. He hopping around, hop along. So he trying to go see him and all this type of shit. And he just slipped in the bathtub and broke his arm. And he going to the damn hospital trying to get his arm repatched and shit. He like a bitch. Like some of y'all ass refuse to go to the damn hospital. Y'all ass been, or go to the see your doctor. You've been sick for 2 weeks, hacking up the same green shit, and just refuse to take your ass to the doctor and find out what's going on. I'm one of them people. Don't go to the emergency room all the time. But if you sick, go see a pharmacist. Go see your local pharmacist at a Rite Aid, or the Walgreens, or Walmart, or CVS. Go see one of those people. Go see one of those people. Talk to them if you can't. If you don't have health insurance or the type of stuff, ask somebody. I mean, Google this stuff. Don't be walking around here sick and you don't know what the hell you gonna do. Just don't be doing that shit and you be find out it's some shit that should have been cured 6 months ago, but your ass and when now it's finna kill your heart and all that type of shit. And diet and exercise, all this stuff is important. I see that shit too much a day. So many people on 20 different pills, and all they have to do is just put down the fried chicken. They just can't do it. All that type of shit. So Doug walks in, he talking to Frank and all that type of shit. He's like, you know, I want you to, you know, before he even walks in, he sits down because Frank is in a meeting with, I can't think of his name. His vice president is the guy whose wife had Alzheimer's, and she's dead now. And this vice president, I love how whenever Frank's talking, whenever he's talking, he's like he's talking to the camera, like when he be doing shit, and like somebody talking to him, or he don't like it, he just look back and look at the camera. Do you all know that I do that shit in my everyday life? Like, I literally do that like I have a camera behind me or some shit. Like, if I hear somebody talking stupid shit, I just turn around and be like, I do this shit. Like the quickness, I do that shit all the time. Me and my friend, we had this thing. Whenever somebody is talking some shit or saying something, she will step on my damn toe, and we will be kiki and laughing and hollering. Like if somebody do it, she will mash her foot right on my toe, and I will holler, baby. It's only a few people that know about this shit. I love it so much. I love my friend to death. I love it so much. But yeah, before we walk in, what's name is talking and then he's talking to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court justice. And I can't remember the Supreme Court justice name, but he's telling him, you know, he has Alzheimer's. He's in the beginning stages and he's not doing very well and he wants to step down. But Francis has so much shit going on that he doesn't have the time to give somebody else nominated because, you know, the justice system, the Supreme Courts, when shit goes sour and all that type of stuff and it goes to the Supreme Court, if you don't have the certain people, your shit can be just thrown out. Like once it's done with that, it's just over with. It's oh shit, what is this shit in my hair? So he want to make sure that what's his name got his back. So he's like, I can replace you, but I need some time. I got too much shit going on right now. I can't throw that in right now. So he was like, how much time can you give me? Can you give me 6 months? Can you give me a year and all that type of shit? She's saying, you know what? I'm gonna talk to my wife and I'm gonna talk to my family. We're gonna figure out some shit. I'm gonna tell you who kind of pissed me off a little bit is Claire Underwood. In this entire episode, she was trying to get nominated for the to become an ambassador. She wants to be an ambassador. She wants the Senate to confirm her, but they will not. They didn't do it. They voted her ass down. Well, they didn't vote her ass down yet, but I feel like it's coming. So she's trying to get the shit. So I just don't feel like she's going to get it. She goes to meet up with one of the senators. He said, "Look, I'm gonna support you and all that type of shit, but it just is what it is. I can only do so much or whatever." And I just feel like Claire is just she doesn't have it. She if she wants some power so bad, but she don't know how to get it. She's ignorant. She's very ignorant. I'm not liking. I love me some Claire. I love how she woke up first and said, "Look, you gonna nominate me next week. That's what you gonna put me up. Next week, you gonna announce it next week." She woke up out her sleep that night, and you know what? They're not even sleeping in the same bed. They are so complicated, and I love it so much. I love their relationship. They're very complicated. But I would love to get inside Claire's head to find out what she really thinks. What she really, really thinks. So, what else do I have to say? So some situation is going on, and they had to go into the situation room. They had to kill some of this terrorist or something. He doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. They want to kill his ass, but they want to kill him or destroy his ass or target his ass the right time so they wouldn't kill no damn civilians. So Francis takes her down to the situation room, and I want you to see it. So they get down there, and he has to say, "Okay, go ahead. I'm giving y'all authorization to kill him." And boom, and it's over with, and he gone. And they go back upstairs and go to bed. I just can imagine the type of stress when you make situations like that every day. Because a job like that is 24/7. You have to get your ass out the bed. I can just only imagine. And he made that call, and he took his ass back to bed, and that was just it. So we get back to Doug ass. Doug, he all fucked up, can't sleep, so he goes to the store, go get him some Blue Top. No, it wasn't no Blue Top. It was some bourbon. He goes to get him some bourbon. He orders him a hooker. And he take the damn shot, and he takes a needle and injects some of the bourbon in the damn needle and asks the damn hooker to spray it in his mouth. If that shit made me cringe. I'm the type of person, when I see needles and hot, tall buildings or looking up, if I'm in a gym, anywhere like a gymnasium or something or a coliseum, I look up and I see how tall, it scares me. It makes me I flinch. I literally flinch. And I flinched when I seen that needle. That needle was just, oh my gosh. And it was just so close. And he was spraying in my mouth. I was like, what is she sticking? Just thinking about it just makes me want to cry. But this episode is good. It's starting off slow. But I feel like it's going to get into good shit because we ended so on a high note. We got to come down and then bring it up. Y'all know how the shit works. But it's really good. I'm loving it. And it's everything. For the first episode, I feel like we're going to get to know a little bit or more about Francis and Francis and Claire and all that kind of shit. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to watch the episode 2 and I'll tell y'all what I think. Tell me what y'all think. Follow me on Twitter, Justin3232. Follow me on Instagram, all that type of shit. And I'll talk y'all later. Deuces.